By doing some of these exercises that we're about to go over today, you can definitely get rid of your pain and slowly decrease the advancement of your osteoarthritis. In the end of this video, I'm going to share 5 simple hacks that you can take action on today so that you can actually make a difference for your future. When you go through these videos and do these exercises, make sure you do each one because each exercise hits a little bit differently and works a different spot. And so by doing it all together, you will have the best results. If you want to help support the channel, please like and subscribe and make sure to ring that notification bell so we can notify you when we have more videos. There are many causes of osteoarthritis, especially within the knee. A few symptoms that you might be experiencing might be the stiffness or the achiness within your knees. There might be even swelling within the knees. Going up and down the stairs might be extremely difficult due to the pain. The shock absorption in your knee joint might not be as effective, so you feel each step and excruciating pain every step that you take. Now, sometimes in these cases, rest may help, but at the same time, the more you rest, you might experience more pain. Or in fact, maybe icing is actually helping you right now. Or you might even notice that icing or taking anti-inflammatory medication such as ibuprofen might be band-aiding your knee pain right now. Research shows that roughly 13% of women and 10% of men 60 years and older might be suffering with knee osteoarthritis. As you get to the age of 70, the prevalence actually increases up to 40%. That's almost half of the people who are around the age of 70 suffering with knee pain. One of the key components to keeping a healthy and lubricated knee is all about the function and the maintenance of the synovial fluid. The synovial fluid has 3 primary functions. The first one is to actually help with the lubrication of the joint to help reduce the friction so that the joints move nice and smoothly so that there's no pain. The second is shock absorption. So every step or jump or going up and down the stairs that you might be taking, the synovial fluid that wraps around your joint actually helps to absorb the shock and disperse that force. The third function of your synovial fluid is to actually help transport the waste in your knee out and bring the nutrition back into your knees. Now, this balance of taking the waste out and bringing the nutrition back in helps to maintain the synovial fluid and therefore helps to lubricate, reduce the friction within your joints, act as a shock absorber. So let's go over the first exercise and one of the most important exercises to help increase the function of the synovial fluid within your joints so that you can reduce the friction and increase your shock absorption. The first exercise we're going to be doing is going to be lying down on our back, almost as if you just woke up. Now, osteoarthritis is usually worse in the morning. So this is the best exercise you can do first thing waking up. What we want to do to increase the synovial fluid is just get motion back in the knee while it's unloaded, meaning that there's no pressure on the joint. So what we're going to be doing is just going to grab our thighs right here and keep our knees bent. And we're just gonna flex and extend our knee, just like that. Now, there's 2 things while we do this. First, you wanna just stabilize and then flex and extend. The second is you wanna use our thumbs to actually press in to our thighs right here to kind of give you this nice little massage. And you're gonna notice a few bumps in this thigh. That's actually just muscle knots. Now, when we extend and flex our knees, you may feel some discomfort. Now, don't go beyond what you can handle, but this is the first mobility exercise to increase the motion and the fluid going into your knee joint. At the same time, you can massage the quads to help release some of that tension that we might have first thing in the morning. So when you take a few steps in the morning, there's less pain. Now, if you look at this knee model, your knees not only go front and back and flex and extend just like this, there's actually some rotation that occurs at the knee joint as well. So to hit that, what we're gonna be doing is, again, stabilizing, keep our knees at 90 degrees, and we're gonna just bring our ankles in and out. So just like this. And that's gonna get the rotation that's occurring in the knee joint to kind of wake up first thing in the morning. So you're gonna bring our toes or our ankles in, out, just like that. And that is rotating at your knees. You can even feel your knee joint while you do this, and you'll feel that movement in the knee joints. It's very subtle, but very effective. Again, so the first motion is flex extend, just like that. You want to swing this maybe about 10 to 15 times. You can even press with your thumb to give you a self massage. Maybe hit different angles inside, middle, and out. Once you hit 15, you're going to do 15 of this ankle in and out, just like that, to get that rotation aspect of the knee to increase the synovial fluid. Try it out. Next, you want to make sure to strengthen the muscles above and below your joint. Let me show you. Now this is a knee model, just the bare bones of the bones, ligaments, and the meniscus, which actually also contributes to that shock absorption. Now around this joint, we just did that exercise, help lubricate our knee by increasing the flow of the synovial fluid that wraps around this joint. Now this next exercise that we're going to be doing is strengthening the muscles above and below your knee joint. Now the reason why this is so important is that your knees can only absorb so much shock. That's why we need to strengthen the muscles above and below so that the muscles can actually endure and absorb the shock before it reaches to your knee joint. So the stronger the muscles above and below, it protects and decompresses this joint to protect you from that pain that you might be experiencing and the further advancement of your knee osteoarthritis. So now that we went over this knee model, let's go over the exercises to strengthen above and below our knee joint. This next exercise is going to be strengthening the muscles above the knee joint and below the knee joint at the same time. Now this is a safe exercise, and all you need is a flat wall. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be stepping out about 18 inches, so about 1.5 feet out from the heels to the wall. Now we can bring our arms out for stability, or you can put it at your hips. Now when we do this, all we're doing is slowly bending down, is sliding our back against the wall, only up to this 90-degree range. When we do that, we're gonna hold this for 2 seconds and then slide up and relax. And you're gonna do this a total of 12 times and up. When we do this for 12 reps, we wanna do a total of 3 sets. So that's gonna be a total of 36. Now, if 36 sounds like a lot, just break it up into small pieces, whether that's 5s or 4s, any number you want, but try to hit the number from 30 to 40 if you can in terms of how many squats you're gonna do. So all we're gonna do, maybe if our hands are up for more stability, come down, hold at 90, and then come back up. Now when we do this, we wanna make sure that our knees are not going out or in as we come down. Try to make it right along that ankle or your foot. So stay aligned right here, come down, hold for 2 seconds, and then come back up. Do that a total of 12 times. Now here's a kicker. We're actually activating both our quads, hamstrings, and calves by doing this. However, you're missing one muscle, and that's going to be our anterior tib, or the muscles in front of our shin, which also helps to protect our knee joint. So to do that with one exercise, all we're going to be doing is picking our toes or our ankles up, holding that. So all our weight is going to our heels. Again, same thing, and keep that toe up. Hold and back up. And that's how you do all the muscles above and below your knee joint to protect and reduce the pain in your knee. I hope that these easy and effective exercises help you. But before we finish this video, I promise 5 hacks that you can do today to maintain a healthy knee for a long period of time. The first thing you can do is to stay hydrated. Most of us don't drink enough water. Water makes up most of that synovial fluid that helps lubricate our joints. The second is to maintain a healthy weight. Simply said, the more you weigh, the more pressure is on your joint. The less you weigh, the less pressure that is on your joint. Now you can get away with this by making sure that your muscles above and below your joints are strong. The third action that you can take today is to help maintain your joint cartilage by taking collagen supplements. The fourth thing that you can do is moving within your capacity. Now don't go beyond what you can handle, but try to move as much as you can so you can use the joints and maintain the motion, because if you don't use it, you start to lose it. The fifth thing that you can do today is strengthen the muscles above and below, just like how we taught you earlier in the video. Now I want to re-emphasize the importance of strengthening the muscles above and below any joint. The stronger your muscles above and below, the more the muscles will take the absorption of the force before it goes to your knee, so that you can delay that wear and tear. I hope you guys found this video valuable. Please comment your favorite exercise down below or any questions, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Take care. Aloha.